Yeah, Adam, can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on. Let
If you add the slide, can you add it from your own end?
me confirm that.
To shi kenan bari zan sa hula yanzu. Yanzu ba. Ka wannan kamun dariya wallahi. To yanzu na sa ne ko? To shi kenan. Yanzu mutum ba zai sha iska ba kenan. Yeah, Adam, can you add the slide from your own end?
I'm not sure about that too.
All right, send it to me on WhatsApp so that I can add it for you.
So it means you have to actually, help me to manually hold on a bit first. Let me share it to you on WhatsApp. Wait, are we
All
live?
right. Yes, we are live already. Can't you
Oh, wow.
see comments?
Nah, I can't. I don't
And
know. I would have just, I would have
coincidentally,
used my system.
coincident, coincidentally, we are both wearing jalabia.
No, which is a good thing. And funny enough, I just got this recently.
Okay, mine is not recent. My girlfriend bought it for me.
I'm not get one. I'm still looking for the file. Just give me a couple of minutes, please. I would have
Okay.
just sent it to you earlier. I thought I would be able to access it with my system. Documents.
Wait, you are not using your system?
No, I'm not.
Or could it be the
I
reason why you couldn't add the slide?
yeah, I think that should be the reason. I think that should be the reason. Or should I switch to my system? Oh, we are cool. I
Please
mean, I
switch to
could
your
just send this.
no, switch to your system so that you can have the full control of the slide.
Oh, okay. Then it means I will have to opt out for a couple of minutes, or you all can just, you could just go on with a little bit of the show, and I will join in the next couple of minutes.
All right, then no problem.
Ready?
So good evening to you all. We are back again from yesterday's continuation of yesterday's session. If you all can remember, yesterday I talked about the whole course, what is in the course, and what the course actually offers to what the course actually delivers to anybody that purchases the course. Um, and if you can remember, I told you to learn how to leverage on those things that are in the resource section of the course, because the aspect of the resource section of the course itself is entirely a different course. The aspect of the resource section of the course teaches marketing and sales in general. The aspect of the resource section of the course teaches an entirely a different skills called mini importation. So you should learn how to leverage on um, the resource section of the course. It's going to help you in um, skyrocketing your sales. Adam, are you on it?
Yeah, I am on my system. I'm trying to log in my WhatsApp to access the link.
I can send it to your email. Just send.
Mhm.
I
No,
can
don't
send the
don't
link
worry.
to your
This
email.
is going to be brief. Don't this is going to be brief. Don't worry.
Okay. All right, then no problem. No problem. So as I was saying, earlier, so you should learn to leverage on the resource section of the course, which is entirely um, a different thing on its own. That's going to help you, or that's going to assist you in promoting the course. The person buying the course is not just learning the craft, but the person is also selling how, and the person is also learning how to sell whatsoever he or she is crafting, and not just what he or she is crafting. Any product the person, any business the person wants to go into, the resource section of the course is available to teach the person how to go about that business. In the resource section of Adam, are you accessing this thing?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. In the resource section of the course, they are going to learn what every entrepreneur needs to know, the mistakes one should avoid as an entrepreneur. They are going to learn how to get customers to any kind of product they are selling, how to sell to those customers, where to get the buyers to sell, where to get the customers from. You understand, and how to sell to those people, and how to retain those buyers. Everything is in the resource section of the course. The resource section of the course also has a video, an entire video on branding. I actually undergo a training from Junior Chambers International on branding marketing, and I use the knowledge I got from that training and from so far the implementation I have done of the branding stuff. Um, that branding video on its own, it's entirely a new thing. It's entirely something different. A lot of people have businesses, but they don't have a brand. And if you have a business without a brand, it's like having a building without a foundation. Definitely, one way or the other, that building is going to collapse. You understand? So that's the importance. Saifullah, how can you? No, 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 Saifullah, you are a guy now. Stop this shit. You are a guy. All right, thank you, Saifullah. As I was saying,
Okay. So I'll be using my system to log in soon.
okay, please do that. So as I was saying, having a business without branding, it's like having a building without a foundation. That building is definitely going to collapse. So it is very important for anybody having a business to have a very good brand. Now let me talk a little bit about branding before Adam Maru finished setting up his slide. Um, Branding is actually the perception, or branding. Okay, branding is actually the perception people have on your business. You understand? Branding is actually how people see your business. Now, let's say, for example, if someone knows Tony Elumelu a lot, for someone like me that I used to follow his things, I get to know a lot of things about him because I admire his success rate. You understand? Now, when you look at Tony Elumelu, what the first thing that will come to my mind when I hear the word Tony Elumelu, or when I hear the word Tony, or I hear the name Tony, is UBA Bank, because that is his brand. One thing about Tony Elumelu is that any function he is going to, as far as it is a function, it's a corporate function. Um, it's not like a party stuff. He always used to represent his brand as the CEO of UBA Bank. Now, if you notice, you can go online and check this right now. If you notice, whenever Tony Elumelu is going for a function, he always wears a red socks. I don't know if there's anybody that has followed that has noticed this. If there's anybody that has not noticed this with Tony Elumelu, you will know that he is always wearing a red socks whenever he is going for a corporate function that has to do with UBA Bank. And he is always wearing a red tie. Why? That color red signifies the brand of his company, UBA Bank. You understand? That is branding. You understand? That's how he perceives his business, and that's how people are going to look at his business. That's branding for you. So branding is not just your own company. It's not just your own product. Brand, you can also be your brand. Now let me give you another example. When you hear the word whiskey, whiskey is a brand on its own, because this very guy called Whiskey, whenever he does anything on the banner of that name called Whiskey, that is going to blow. That is going to make a noise. You understand? That is because the name Whiskey is his brand. You understand? He has made people have that perception about, okay, this is how you are going to see me. You understand? This is how you are going to see my business. You understand? That is Whiskey. Now, if you look at, let's talk about GTA Bank. Let's talk about GTA Bank and GTB Bank. Sorry. If you look at GTB Bank, if for instance this is GT Bank, for instance, let me just do a little sketch. If for instance this is GT Bank, pardon my drawing, I'm just trying to do a sketch. If for instance this is a GT Bank, this is, let me write it at the top, GT Bank, right? GT Bank. If for instance this is GT Bank, you will notice that their logo, the GT Bank logo, is always at the top right corner. This is my right quote. So it is always at the top right. Their logo is always at the top right corner of the bank. It is always at the top right corner. It is not in the middle. It is not in the left. It is always at the top right corner. That is their brand positioning of logo. Any of their book, just like you see now, this is Sales Rocket, right? Our logo is at the middle. Our logo is at the middle of anything we are having, right? That is the branding of Sales Rockets. You understand? The person who created this very logo is Abdurrahman. You understand? Now, anywhere you want to identify Sales Rocket, once you see this image, once you see this very logo here, you will know this is Sales Rocket. This is all about branding that people don't know. You understand? It's not all about I sell Okirika, I sell Abaya, I sell this, I sell that. You understand? There are a lot to branding. And I have embedded all that knowledge in the resource section of the course. Even you as an affiliate, if you are opportune to have the Resin Art and Craft course, you can go to the resource section of the course and watch the video on branding. You understand? You are actually going to look at a business in an entirely a different way. So that's particularly about branding. Now, also in the resource section of the course, we have a video on what every entrepreneur needs to know. You understand? When someone wants to go into a business, these are the in that video I particularly talk about the mistakes entrepreneurs need to avoid when going into a business. I think I talked about over 10 different kinds of mistake. I cannot remember, but I talked about a lot of mistakes in that very particular video. So the resource section of the course is something you can leverage on. Now, for instance, when you're on your status trying to talk about the resin art and craft course, you can update on your status, not just learning how to make the jewelries and decorative items. Do you know that the resin art and craft course is going to teach you how you can get buyers of crafting those items you make, how you can get customers all around the country, you understand? How you can retain those customers. And funny enough, not just the resin art and craft items you make. Okay, Ghazali Suleiman Jarma, I just saw your comment on the mini importation part. You suggested Mall. Those people are scammers, they will spoil your reputation. Thanks for calling my notice to this. I'll definitely get back to that to that thing in particular, and see what we can do about it. Actually, I wasn't the one who created the video on the mini importation, because that is not my specialty. That is not my skills. You understand? I outsourced from someone who is an expert from that aspect. And the person also has a mini importation course on sales record. So I'm going to sit and discuss that in particular with him. Thank you very much for calling my attention to that, Gazali. So I'm talking about content on your status. Um, you can leverage on those things in the resource section of the course, and you'll be good to go. Where is Adam? Where is Adam? Adam. Sorry, I'm trying to reach out to Adam. Who is this person? Abakar Sadiq. This is not a place where you will be saying something like this. Abakar Sadiq, I guess you are not talking. Are you talking about resin art and craft? I guess you are not talking about resin art and craft. This very webinar we are having is not for affiliate marketing, please. It's not for affiliate marketing. If you are having any question related to affiliate marketing, I don't entertain this kind of things here. Are you with me? If you are not here for the resin art and craft, you can just leave. You understand? So I don't entertain something like this, if that's okay with you. You don't come to places like this and do and type something like this in a live webinar. You don't do that, okay? Not just to me. Don't do it to anybody else. I don't entertain something like that, please.
So,
Okay, you are back, right?
hmm.
Can you add the slide yourself?
Yeah, it's processing.
All right, so perfect.
Okay, I think it's here already. Okay, so here we go. Hello everyone. Sorry, I mean, network issue and all that. Well, we're here. Do I need to do the introduction?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
I've
those listening.
actually done the introduction.
Oh, okay, good. Thank
I've
you very much.
actually done the introduction. You can just go ahead.
So I just move into today's business. Since we have limited time, we spent some quality time already trying to figure things out. All right, so I realized that what I'll be talking about today, tomorrow, revolves around mindset, goal setting, sales and marketing, objection, etc. So I just decided to use the slide again since it's actually captures everything I'll be discussing. So we're going to split this into two. So I think I'm actually start with mindset, smart goal, and marketing, right? Which in bracket I would add creatives tonight, and then probably tomorrow we finish up with sales funnel, follow up on what next. All right. So without wasting much time, I already summarized this. I think I have this since last year actually. So all right. So let's go into the first topic or tonight's topic. Like, yeah, you know. So we have the first one, which is a mindset, right? Um, Pretty much we all know that. Let me not assume we all know. But let me first define what mindset is, because I don't want to assume everyone actually understand how mindsets impact our lives greatly. So mindset refers to a set of beliefs, okay, a set of beliefs, attitudes, and assumptions that shape how individuals perceive and respond to the world around them. So it might be different from what you've been hearing. Okay, maybe some people might tell you that mindset is is set of beliefs, right? I'm telling you that it's not just set of beliefs, it's set of beliefs, attitude that you actually portray, assumption that shape how individual perceive and respond to the world around them. So the attitude you give revolves, or the whole thing about, sorry, mindsets, right? I mean, it revolves around all those things, the set of beliefs, the attitude, and also the assumption. I'm going to actually go in depth to talk more about all this, okay? So we have different kind of mindset, right? We have two type of mindset. We have the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. And these two types of mindsets revolves around the definition of what mindset itself is, right? In beliefs, we have fixed kind of mindset for belief, and we have growth for attitude. We have fixed kind of mindset for attitude. We have growth kind of mindset for attitude, right? Let me give some couple of examples. For belief, some of us actually believe, right? While growing up. So while growing up, some of the belief we we got from our forefathers, our parents, right? Especially for as a Muslim, is that you shouldn't you shouldn't what's it called? You shouldn't drink, right? Like, beer and all those stuff, right? I mean, that's actually it's actually it's not just a belief anyways, but it's something that is being taught about. So for so many people, it's fixed, right? I mean, because we already believe that, oh, if you actually do this according to the teaching of the Quran, this is what you're this the this how do I put it? Like this is a sin, and then this is what you actually get when you do this. You understand, right? So that's kind of like the belief, right? You read it, you know about it, you've been taught by your parents, you've been taught by, as a Muslim, I'm saying, okay. As a Christian, there's some beliefs also that have been passed down, okay. And then as we grow up, those beliefs tend to be fixed or growth, okay. Fixed in the sense that is what we do all through our lives. If it's actually real, what we are being taught all this while, is it really, does it go in line with what we really want? Okay. And we tend to grow. Some people tend to grow. So these beliefs actually is not just about money. I'm just trying to make you realize that it goes beyond that, right? It goes beyond money. It goes beyond relationship. It goes beyond so many things, right? And for the attitude also, it goes beyond money and relationship and all that also. So literally mindset play a very huge role, right, in our day-to-day life, okay. And the mindsets actually have two types, which is the fixed and the growth. So some of the fixed kind of mindsets is one, believe the abilities and intelligence are innate and unchangeable, right? For the fixed mindset, we believe that some things we are actually that's like abilities and also intelligence are innate. We're born with it, and it cannot be changed. So for fixed mindset, some people actually believe that they are not born intelligent, so they don't work on it. So they just throughout their life they work with that kind of belief. So people believe that they are not destined to be great, right? I mean, do you understand? Some people believe that. So that's why you see some people are very contented with their situation. Like, oh, if it's just for me to actually eat 3 square meal, I'm actually very okay with that. That's fixed mindset, right? So believe that abilities and intelligence are innate and unchangeable. The second kind of fixed mindset is avoid challenges, fear failure, and see efforts as fruitless. Another kind of feeling, like you already believe that, man, I'm not born with this, so I mean, I don't want to actually like go into what I know at the end of the day I'm still going to fail. That's fixed mindset, right? Views criticism as a personal attack. People that have fixed mindsets, you actually have some people around you that actually have fixed mindset. You personally, as I'm speaking to you right now, some area of your life you actually have a fixed mindset about something, right? It could be in a relationship, but obviously I don't want to actually do that. I think I should just go straight because we are all here to actually talk about money. So I'm going to limit this majorly to finance, right? So some of you here also, I mean, they might actually feel like, man, I that's under the views criticism as a personal attack. it's a big deal for you when someone tries to correct you, or when you actually feel you did something and someone is trying to correct you. It's actually a big deal to you. You don't want to actually hear that. Like, it annoys you when someone corrects you. An example could actually be your parents. An example can also be, probably you made an investment. I already said I'm just going to limit this to actually finance. You made an investment, okay, you blow the investment, you feel it's a when someone trying to tell you, oh, this is where you fucked up, you understand, in this investment. It's not something you want to actually hear at that moment, you understand, right? So you view criticism as a personal attack. You view people trying to tell you something or trying to correct you as a personal attack, especially when it comes to finance, right? You actually know what I'm saying. It even could be at work, right? So this is actually fixed mindset. You're not ready to actually evolve. You're not ready to actually take criticism as a personal attack. You're not ready to actually take challenge, right? You hear of resin arts and crafts challenge, and you're like, or more, can't stress myself. I don't know how this works. That's fixed mindset. You even try shit out, right? You're already having a fixed mindset. Why for the one for the growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. I mean, I can tell you that well, me being let me call, of course, intelligent. So I can't say me being intelligent and having the ability to actually speak to you right now is actually fixed. It's actually I'm born with it. You understand? I can tell you that it takes years of learning, years of trying shit out before I actually get to this level of speaking to you and actually teaching you about mindset itself, right? Okay. So it's growth mindset. I get to believe that I can do this. I see people that were doing it few years back, and I felt if I actually study, I felt if I actually go through the process, I can actually do it. Right? So that's for growth mindset. You always want to try shit out because you believe that people that are doing it and are successful in it does not they don't have to be yet. So mindset actually play a huge role, right, in our lives. So number two for the growth mindset is embrace challenges, learn from failures, and see efforts as a part of mastery. Okay, every effort you actually put into something, you see it as a part of mastery. Okay, you embrace challenges, right? Like the resin arts and crafts challenge, right? You embrace challenges, you learn from your failures. I actually learned from a lot while I was actually promoting this program. All right, I learned quite a lot. I learned a whole lot, right? I fucked up in some places. I learned that, oh yeah, I actually fucked up. I got criticism, and then I actually use criticism to actually grow, right? I view criticism as a constructive feedback. What I mean, that's the last one. Criticism as a constructive feedback. I got a lot of criticism from clients. All right, my webinar before, all right, yeah, things like we don't trust you. I mean, how do we even get to trust you? Some people are like, how do you even get to trust you when all you just do is just to come and talk? We don't even know who you are. That's the first what's it called I did webinar I did. I didn't actually introduce, I didn't really show my face, and all that. So it's actually I got a feedback, not at the spot when I was doing it. It's actually I was done. Like someone reached out my DM, and then like, oh, you didn't show your face. We don't even know who you are. We can trust you and all those stuff. I'm like, oh wow, okay. Thank you very much for the person didn't buy you. It wasn't my DM to actually buy or something. It was just there to actually criticize, like, oh, right? I mean, you didn't even do this. I get it as a feedback, like, oh, okay, it's something I need to actually work on. Some of you here, you find it offensive, like you're not even here to buy, and then you are saying, but for me, I found it as a way of actually, let me give this a try, and then I put in more of myself. I put more credibility in the slide, right? Okay, and then the next one wasn't that bad because obviously now they can on the slide where they can even go check me out, know who this person is, you understand? And before the end of the webinar, they will actually make the decision if they're buying or not, because the aspect of if this person is scam or not is no longer there, right? Okay, another one I got another criticism, right? And the person was like, every now and then I was actually really I'll just pre-record. When I mean pre-record, like you see all this that I'm actually doing right now, I could pre-record everything, and then I won't have to actually be in this live session, and I'll just send it to Facebook, and then it's going to present like I'm actually in a live section, right? That's pre-record. I got a lot of it. I get some feedback like, I mean, I noticed that you used this last week, and I'm like, oh, okay, sorry about that. Yeah, it's pre-recorded and all that. I'm like, okay, let me be more interactive, let me come more live, you understand? And these people are not buying, like they're not people that wants to buy, but they're there to actually tell you that, oh, mom, you get right, it's criticism, but I actually give it a try, and it wasn't that bad also. So yeah, that's the difference between the fixed mindset and growth mindset in every part of our life, right? might actually have a bit of fixed mindset. One of this, okay, out of this three, might actually have one of it as a fixed mindset, and probably two out of the growth mindsets. You understand, right? Not bad, but you being here and listening to me right now, you already kind of know where you actually have a fixed mindset in your life, right? Especially in your finance, right? Some of it can actually be the belief, right? It can be the belief as a fixed mindset, like can be the belief that this person is because this person went to school, you understand, graduated, and he has access to this kind of circle. That's the reason why this person is doing more, pretty much well than me. You understand? It can be a fixed mindset that can keep so many of you, you understand, right? In a particular place for a very longer period of time without growing. Okay. And then the growth mindset can be, oh, this person actually went to school. Yes, sure, he has access to this kind of, but I can also do the same. You understand, right? I can actually get close to this person instead of eating. I can get close to this person to find out how this person was able to do it and how is this person actually getting the results. And I believe that's why you're here. You're here because you actually have a growth mindset and you're interested in learning how you can also do what, how you can actually achieve greater goals. So when it comes to mindset, once again, it plays an important role in every aspect of your finance. So I actually talk about mindset first because whatever it is we'll be discussing next, right? Mindset plays a huge role in it, especially when it comes to goal setting, right? If you're setting some kind of goals, or you see some kind of goals, some people goals and you be like, man, it's something that in your life you like, man, I'm not sure I can ever achieve this, right? Why? It's because of the mindset. But when you're able to actually believe that there's a growth mindset for you, which means that there is more, right? I mean, I can start small and I can get to this level, right? It doesn't mean I can't do it. I can do it if I actually get started. All right. So let's move into the second most important topic for today, right? But before then, let me actually say something about mindset again. Okay. So sometimes growth or fixed mindset can be as a result of our programming, right from our small, right from small. Okay. Some of this might, some of you, I don't, some of you, I don't blame, okay, because I personally myself, I will tell you that my parents, especially my dad, actually see people that are stupidly rich as ritualists. You understand? And I will tell you that this is something that is limiting him even till date. Yes, like my own dad, right? And I was able to break out from that shackle because I personally I started seeing rich people as ritualists. I started seeing rich people as wicked people. You understand? But one thing you should understand about the game of wealth is you can never become what you eat. You can never become what you despise. Do you understand? So, and I'm not surprised why he's not so, financially stable, like to some extent. It's okay, but like to the extent that I actually want myself to be. Why? Because he actually sees people that are stupidly rich as, it keeps beef that I don't know, that kind of thing. And then, some of us actually inherit that from our parents because of what they do. It could be in terms of relationship, maybe they're having issues right from, and then you actually inherit that. But I don't want to go into relation, but strictly finance, like I said. Some of the things that is fixed as part of mindsets, right, in your life right now might be as a result of your programming from small, right? It's actually might not just be from your parents. Okay, I said the poor programming can be from our parents, yes, but it can be from our friends also. It can be from our neighbors. It can be from our environment. There's something I actually learned today. Oh God, it's something I actually learned today, right? When I was listening to Pastor Lazarus. Okay, I love his preaching. I'm actually able to, but actually listen to his the guy. The guy is good when he talks about mindsets. So I really love when so he was saying something earlier today, and it was like, you see, some of us, right, is because of what someone said to us when we are little, right? Because of that thing that that person said to us is the reason why we are taking some kind of action that is making us to get some kind of results that is not as desired as we want. Let me give an example. I personally, he said something like, okay, some of you, it might be as a result of what your friends say to you, right? When you're at your lowest level, you understand? For me, I can tell you that I'm actually an example of that. Yeah, okay. I have one of my friends that told me his dad was wealthy, and I do go to his house as a jobless person, as someone that is actually, jobless. Just go to his house, eat, play game, enjoy, and all that. But guess what? So from talk to talk, this guy, it says some kind of crazy things to me. Like as he, God, one of my friends send me something. He say GN something, that's poor boy something. I can't remember. They put me anyways, but it's more of like you're a son of nobody now, that kind of thing. You always, use that. But and then one day he said something. I was like, man, am I thinking I'm going to make it in life? Right? That I should forget it too. That before I would think of ever making it, that it would have made it in life, it would have done a whole lot. You understand? Like I'm his boy, all those kind of stuff. At that age, you understand? I can tell you, I can remember everything that happened that day, like 100%, right? And I told him that, wait, you believe that I can't make it because I always come here and then you already say shit to me and all those stuff. You understand? And I told him that he shouldn't worry. This will be the last time I will ever come to his house, and he should never actually call me or talk to me again. All those childish stuff. But I meant it. And I deleted his number that day and I blocked him that day. And I never, till date, like today's date, I'm telling you, I didn't go to his house. I was very close to the family, the dad, the mom, the sister, and every other person. They have my number. I mean, and they're called, what's happening? They don't see me. I'm like, no, I'm actually awkward. I'm not around. You understand, right? You see that statement? That happened in 2019, 2019. That statement is what drive me into becoming an internet marketer in 2020, because I held it. It was something very heavy. I was like, because of this. Now think about it. If my programming, if sorry, not the programming, if right now the people, the environment, because I told you that right from it could be the programming, it could be environment, right? If the environment I was actually have the environment I was in then and the kind of friends I had then, you understand, have actually influenced me negatively, to actually go into some sort of things. It could be actually doing Yahoo, fraudster, and all those stuffs, right? With the kind of pain, right, and the drive I had then, okay, I would have actually moved into that. I'm not even capping, because I was so motivated and I was so pained to actually do anything that will actually make me money. But I was lucky to be around the right environment and also have the right kind of friends. Okay, so they were able to influence me positively to actually drive the pain. And I can tell you to date, whenever I actually think about one of my biggest motivation into becoming successful, I think about that guy. And trust me, I don't even hate him right now. Like, I don't. I feel like it's more reason why I have pushed this far. But let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. But some of us are not as lucky, okay, or some people are not as lucky as I am to be positively driven by or to be positively driven, okay, and having the right kind of people that actually put you into to give you the right guide, you understand, right? This, to give you the kind of beliefs and also the principle that you need to actually follow to be successful, you understand, right? So I'm saying, for some of you, some of the pain points you have that is pushing you to be successful right now might actually be so wrong. And you really want to just settle and see, this thing that is actually pushing me right now, I want to have the set of beliefs, I want to have the sets of I want to have the kind of principle, the right principle that push me positively, right? To actually mold my mindset positively to be able to actually achieve whatever it is I set to achieve. And that's where we're actually moving to the next one. Because right now, if you want to achieve something, you have to set a goal, right? I have a goal plan since 2020. I have 5 years goal, which I've been following from 2020 to 2025. I still have the master plan right now. I'm not even capping, although I always like change it every now and then. And that's where we're moving into. Because if you don't have a goal, if you don't have a bigger goal, you wouldn't know. You'll be pushed, but then you'll be going in circles because you don't have a goal, right? You don't have a structured goal. You have the goal in some of you, but you don't have it structured. You don't have it written like, okay, this is from this thing, this level to this level to that. And I'm going to show you how we're going to do that. Okay, we wasted so much time in talking about this. Okay. Oh God, I didn't. But I feel like I've actually talked more about mindset. I'm going to give you guys a slide. I made sure I explain everything. I'm already getting some time this in here. But for mindset, this is actually the kind of mindset you need now in order to actually succeed. Okay. You can go through to the slide. I want to actually just go into goal. Okay. So goal. This is actually like one of my favorite parts of tonight's section, because many of us would give up easily. You are driven, but you give up easily because you do not have a smart goal. You have a goal, but you don't have a smart goal. What people know is goal, but they don't know about smart goal. The goal is, I want to be rich before 2025, right? Good. But then, is your goal smart? And when we talk about smart is what? A smart goal is a specific goal, is a measurable goal, is an achievable goal, right? is a relevant goal and a time-bound goal, right? It provides a clear and structured way to set and achieve goals. So let's break down how to set a SMART goal for a digital product. Like, anyways, okay. Now, SMART. We said the first one is S, which is the specific. The specific aspect of it says clearly define what you want to achieve with your digital product, right? For us, which we are, for you, which are here tonight, right, is clearly define what you want to achieve with your digital product, of course, which is the resin art and craft, right? So you want to be specific about the outcome, right? You want to be specific about the outcome. And I give an example. Example is I'll promote the resin art and crafts digital product as an affiliate, right, to generate income, right? I don't know if that makes sense right now. The reason your goal is being very, very specific. The reason why you are promoting resin art and craft is because you want to promote the products, you understand, to generate an income. Now that's specific, measurable. It's if it is specific, but it doesn't make it smart. I don't know. Some of you, the goal you have is just specific goal. I want to promote this program to make money. What about the MART, which is the measurable, achievable, right, relevant, and time bound? Now, the next one is measurable. Your goal is already specific. You are promoting this program because you want to make money. Measurable, you want to establish concrete criteria to track progress and determine when the goal has been reached. Right? An example of it is I want to achieve $2,000 in affiliate commission within the first 3 months. That's measurable. For you to know that what you want to do is successful, you understand, right? You use an amount in every, it's not in every occasion, right? But for the purpose of what we are doing tonight, right, we use an amount to actually make our goal measurable. It could be, let's give an example. I want to make $2,000 in affiliate commission within the first 3 months. So it means if you are in the first month and you already make $2,000, you know what that means. It means your goal is measurable and you feel good. Like, man, damn, I did pretty well, right? I'm doing great. Or the second year, the second month, you've done $3,000. It means you've actually achieved your goal. And that way, you're like, man, I'm good. You understand? Like, now you want to actually go higher. Measurable, right? So the most of you, most affiliate marketers that are not progressing today pretty much well is because their goal is not measurable. It's specific, but it's not measurable, right? It's specific, but it's not measurable. It's specific, I want to make money from this thing. Measurable is I want to make money from this thing, which is this amount. Not I just want to make money. I want to make $3,000 from this thing in 3 months. You've measured it. You understand, right? So if it means in second month you are second month if you are doing $500, it means you have not done anything. Right? Good. The next one is achievable. Ensure that the goal is realistic. Ensure that the goal is attainable. Ensure that you consider the resources, the skills, and time constraint. Example, I will leverage existing social media platforms, email marketing, and online communities to promote the product effectively. Achievable. This achievable is very, very vital. Is very vital. Some of you, your goals are specific, they are measurable, but they are not achievable because you are not being realistic with the goal you've set. Imagine someone that have not made 500K in a month before, and then because of this challenge, you are setting 2 million naira.
Am I the only one who cannot hear him right now?
I want to believe it's not.
Adam, you actually stopped where you were calling 2 million naira. That was where your network had a glitch. So maybe you can start from there. The last
I
word
didn't,
we
I didn't
heard
say
was 2
I didn't
million
say
naira.
I didn't say I'm giving you 2 million naira, please.
The
Uh-huh.
last word you said there was you are going to give us 2 million naira. So maybe you start from there.
Maybe, maybe it's the network glitch. We'll sue Airtel. Anyways, achievable. Stop at achievable, okay? You never do 500K. You never do 500,000 naira in a month before. You really set 2 million naira. You the wine who? With the wine. Do you understand? Like, I'm expecting you to set like 250K goals. See, I'll tell you this for free. Stop comparing. Stop comparison. Stop comparison. It's not good for your health. It's not, like, for real. Wait, so calm down. I'll just look at the pic. Wait, so okay. I don't know if it. I hope it's not my network because I can't see Faisal. Please, if you guys can hear me, just let me see. I can hear you in the comment section though. Can you guys hear me? Just say I
We,
can
we,
hear you
can,
in the comment section.
we can hear you.
Okay, good. Okay, good. Stop comparison. Some of you see some of your friends, doing pretty much well, like 500K in a week, 1 million naira in a week, 300K in a week, and you know that you've not made even up to 100K, right, in a week, and then your goal is you setting 300K in a week. It's so unrealistic. It's so unrealistic because you're comparing. It's so unrealistic because you're not even being true with yourself. Like, we need to actually confide in yourself. You need to actually, like, talk to yourself, bro. What's up, man? I mean, I've not actually made this before, but I want to actually, like, step up my game. I've actually done 50K, which is actually my highest in a week, or 50K, which is my highest in a month, and I want to step up to my game to actually, like, do like 2x of that, which is like 100K. You understand, right? I mean, that's not hard at all to achieve. Like, and if you achieve it, you'll be glad you did. You understand, right? And you can easily scale from doing, oh, now I've done 100K, now I want to do 200K. You do 200K, now I want to do 400K. Do you see the skill, like, moving from 50 to 100 to 200, 400, 800, 1.6 and all that? It's way more easier that way because you're just doing x2 of whatever you did before. But 50K and you jump to 500K, like, I see some people, like, if you go to some of you that have my WhatsApp contact, I made an offer and I'm like, yo, if you have this product, which is for between 10K to 50K, right? Um, Either you are actually promoting a program, you have a program, or you are into business that you sell something within 10K to 50K, right? Reply with the word this. But I put a PS, right? Which is, you don't send me a message if you are not already making at least like 200K to 500K in a month, right? Because some of you, like, some of them, like, oh, they just probably just created a program, and then the next thing, I want you understand, like, how does that work? And then obviously, say, when you charge them, they don't even have the money, right, to even implement and do things you want them to do. So I do actually, like, um save or whatever. Let me use the word save. It's acceptable, but then you want to be real, okay? You want to set a goal that is realistic. You're actually setting a goal. You compete with anybody. The competition is between you and you, okay? Right? So you want to set an achievable goal. Let's move into the next one, which is let me not say it. Let me see who can get. We have SO. You guys can already see it before they will say. You can already see it's relevant, so I don't want to. I wanted to do giveaway. Anyways, the fourth one is relevant. Okay, so align the goal with the overall objective of your business and the needs of your target audience. Okay, so example, I'll select a high quality resin art digital product that aligns with the interests and needs of my audience. Now, this is very, very important, right? And you are already lucky. Okay, you're lucky because this relevance is been taken care of already. But if you want to actually, like, do it for another program, then you want to understand how relevant works. Now, relevant is this: your goal is SMART. It's specific already. Okay, it's measurable, it's achievable. Now, okay, someone said we can't see the corner. I don't know how to make it. I don't know. Oh well, this is I don't know. Is it better now? I don't know. It's like the best I can just make sure you put the screen in full view. So maybe That way you can see it better. I don't know. I sorry, I'm just going to give you guys slides. I mean, I already make things understandable. I just want to explain some things that might actually be difficult for you to comprehend. Now, the relevant, like I said, is this: you already have a goal that is you already have a goal already, right? Which is smart, measurable, achievable. Now the problem is now the relevant, because if your goal is not relevant, it will never be achieved. Now let me give an example. If you already have a goal, you want to achieve this, and you know the audience you want to sell this to, if you don't have what that audience have, then it means your goal is not relevant. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Okay, if you don't have the audience, if you don't have the particular thing that those audience need, then the goal can never be achieved. Okay, so the relevant aspect has been taken care of, because like I said, whatever I'll be talking about will be actually just, in line with what we're discussing about resin art and craft promotion. So it's relevant already, so congratulations. Right, but I urge you to actually read more about smart goals in general, so that whenever you want to set other goals using the smart goal, okay, you would be able to. Okay, I just use this to actually like talk more about the resin art and craft program. Okay, and that's to set a goal. Okay, so you know what you want to do, right? You want to actually, you already know your goal is specific. You want to promote this program because you want to get money from it, and the money is going to be used for ads. That's specific enough, right? It's not just that you want to make money. You want to make money because the money will be used for the money you want to use to travel, or you use for money for building a real estate, something like that. Measurable, the time. Okay, I want to make 5 million because that's the amount I want to use to buy the real estate, right? And the A is the achievable. Okay, you knew that this 5 million naira is something you can achieve because you've actually done at least 3 million or 2 million before, right? Then the relevance, you already have something, which is the program, the program you want to promote, okay. Then time bound, which is the last but not the least, is setting a specific time frame for choosing the goal to create, okay, a sense of urgency and focus. Because if your goal is not time bound, if it's not time bound, if it's not bound by a time that, okay, this is from this period to this period is where I want to achieve my goal, then you will never actually develop a sense of urgency and focus to that goal. Okay, so an example is I want to generate $2,000 in affiliate commission by actively promoting the product over the next 3 months. That's time bound. Okay, so basically, if we are to actually now make this whole goal, you see the smart goal for promoting resin art and craft digital product and affiliate. Now, I do this for me, which you can also, you can just it's not exactly this, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving as an example, so which you can use to actually create your own goal, right? It's I will promote the resin art and craft digital product as an affiliate, and my aim is to generate $2,000. Now, listen, I will promote the resin art and craft digital product as an affiliate, and my aim is to generate $2,000. Right? $2,000 is what is the measurable in affiliate commission within the first 3 months. The first 3 months is what is the time bound. I plan to achieve this by leveraging existing platforms and communities to effectively reach out to my target audience. Right? What is this one? Please, someone should tell me in the comment section real quick. I plan to achieve this by leveraging existing platforms and communities to effectively reach out to my target audience. Under our smart, where does this one fall under? Let me see who get this right. We have just a few seconds. Let me count 1 to that. No, you don't have to see the screen before you tell me the answer, Abby. If you have been hearing me and you've been taking notes, oh, forgive me. I forgot to tell you some certain things when we are starting out. But regardless, I expect you to have a pen, to have a book beside you, right? Writing things down. Someone saying the social media. Oh wow. I don't remember when I talk about the social media. Achievable. Hmm. Achievable. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Measurable. Hmm. Did someone just say smart goal? Okay. Who is this Abdul Wahab? $1 achievable. Lovely. It's actually achievable. Look at what I said in achievable now. So I said achievable, right? Is ensuring that the goal is realistic and attainable, considering the resources, right? Did someone just have oh my goodness. Okay, achievable. All right, that's lovely. Fatima also. Right? In achievable, I said Mesa, why are you smiling? All right, so
I'm not smiling. I'm actually laughing.
yeah, okay,
When I saw
but
the
then
affiliated marketing, I had to laugh.
yeah, it was funny to me also. But then I mean, well, it's not totally like wrong, but then I mean, it means you're not so following because we're talking about smart goal here, yeah. So A is achievable. We talked about the achievable aspect. We said the goal needs to be realistic and attainable, considering the resources, the skills, and the time constraints. Right? The resources, the skills, and the time constraints. Okay. Now, this is what it means. Let me explain this very well again, the achievable aspect, so you get it right even when you're going through. Okay. If your goal, for your goal to be achievable, you understand, you need to know that in order to make this $2,000 in 3 months, right? Number one, what are the skills that are needed? What are the service needed? Who are the people that will be involved in helping you to achieve your goal? Let me explain very well so you understand. Now, for your goal to be achievable, you already have it measurable. The measurable is what you actually set to know that this is what you want to achieve for your goal. You understand, right? What I mean is this. We said our goal is specific. We want to make money from resin art and craft. Measurable. We want to make $2,000. Now, in order to make $2,000, what are the things we need to do? That's why the goal is smart goal. It's different from just setting a goal. Smart. The A is what makes it achievable for us. So, what are the things that we need to do to make our goal achievable? Number one is this. Okay, what are these? Number one is you yourself. You understand? Like, okay, if I want to set this, you understand? What are the skills that are needed for me to actually make $2,000? It means I need to be very good with closing. I need to be very good with marketing, right? So it means you write it down as part of the things you need to do in order to be able to achieve this goal. So it means you have to take a class on sales, you have to take a class on marketing, just the way you're actually in here right now to take some classes on sales and marketing, right? So you have to take a class on sales, you have to take a class on marketing. Do you understand? Then some other skills is you have to take a class on closing, right? You want to take a class on maybe advertisements, Facebook ad, because probably that's where you want to be getting your traffic from. You want to take a class on automation. These are skills that are needed for you to achieve your goal on that skills. Now, another thing is maybe the resources, right? Consider the resources. What are the resources that you need? The resources can be okay. I think I'll need a Facebook ad guy. Do you understand? Right? It's actually part of the resource, right? I need money to run the ads. It's part of the resource. I need money to run ads. I need money to pay the Facebook ad guy. I need who again? I need someone that will help me to actually like, automate my funnel, right? Resource. I need someone that will help me to write my copy. Do you understand? Resource. Do you understand? Right? So you have the skills that you need. Okay, you write it down. These are the skills I need to achieve this goal. These are the resources I need. I need money, yes. I need this person that will run ads. I need this person that will do this. I need this person that will do this. You understand, right? That is what? That is the aspect that is under the what? The resource. Okay, that's the resource. Then the time constraints. Okay, right? How long can this person help me to do this? How long do I need to give into learning these skills? Someone say network, please. I hope you can hear me. Okay, how long can I impute into learning these skills, because this is the amount of time I want to put into achieving this goal. So I want to give myself 1 week to learn this one week to learn this one. Okay, I want to give this person that will help me to run this 4 days to achieve it, because of how how time bound my goal is. I don't know if you understand. All these things are inside achievable, because once you miss achievable, you see the moment you see the other man, you miss achievable like this, you you miss it like this, Otilo is gone. You understand? You can't achieve that. You can't. It can't be achieved. It can't, because this is the most vital things, right? Achievable is where the most vital things are, right? I want to be a billionaire. How do you want to achieve it? Do you understand? I want to be a billionaire. All those time bound and all those things, they're important, right? But not as important as what? How to achieve those goals. So please, whatever goal it is you are setting, make sure it is achievable. Okay, so understand this very, very well. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. I was putting it together and I was asking questions. So someone missed it, and that's the reason why I had to come back. Right? So let me actually just say it one more time. And so we don't waste time. We're already 1 hour in, even though I said like 25 minutes ago. Now I'll promote the resin art and craft digital product as an affiliate. Now, I think For me, it can be I'll promote the resin art and craft digital products, right? Um, okay, as an affiliate, and my aim is to generate $2,000 in affiliate commission within the first 3 months, right? I plan to achieve. Some of you, like look at when I even say achieve, save, and then you still miss it when I ask that what exactly is I plan to. I plan to achieve because achieve, like I plan to achieve this by leveraging existing platforms and communities. Now, can you see where our achievable is coming in place? Our goal is achievable because this is what we want to do to achieve it, right? The part of the achievable is where you will know if really what you are setting is realistic or not. I plan to achieve this by leveraging existing platforms and communities to effectively reach out to my target audience. Do you get? Right? So the way I want to do it is this. I actually run my ads to existing platforms, which is like Facebook and communities, okay? Right? To reach out to my target audience, those that are interested in purchasing my program. Now, I am going to actively promote this product for the next 3 months to reach my commission target. That's what. The last one is what? Let me see that. The last one is what? Let me tell you what is not, sure. Okay. Tell them how to measurable, okay? Measurable, okay? Time bound, okay? Okay. One more person, and then, we should. One more person. Measurable, time bound. I believe you're actually more than, I don't know. But then, without wasting much time, this is measurable and time bound. Thank you. But it's more of time bound, okay? But it's measurable and time bound, right? The reason why it's more of time bound is because the measurable aspect has been taken care of here, where we said I'll promote the resin arts and craft product as an affiliate. My aim is to generate $2,000 in affiliate commission. Okay, within the first 3 months. All right, so yeah, that is it about setting a smart goal. Now it means anytime you start promoting this, you understand, right? And you come here, you would know where something is going wrong. When you come to your goal, when you come to the bigger picture, you know where something is going wrong, right? You would know if it is under the achievable, right? Obviously, mostly it's actually under the achievable because it means you are not actually doing something well under the achievable. That's why the result is not forthcoming, right? But this is how to effectively, right, create a goal. Every kind of goal. See, even if it's a relationship, even if it's a relationship, that bubble where you want date, where you want enter, where you want marry, I can tell you that you can set a goal, right, on how your journey is going to be, right? The time bound can be unlimited, anyways. I'm telling you this for free, except if you want one for 3 months, 3 years. But then, yeah, that's it. Let's move into marketing strategy. Woo, we're about to have a long night, but I'll make this very short, as brief as I can. I'll make it as brief as I can. It's pretty much important, and it's very, very lengthy. Let me see. Wow. Okay. Okay. Might just stop at number 12. Right? Okay. Now, marketing strategy. Oh, someone talk about giveaway. Did I talk about giveaway? Yeah. Sorry, it's network. Marketing strategy. Marketing is the process of getting potential clients or customers interested in your product and services. I know the screen is not clear. I've tried all my best to make the screen clear. My bad. I am so sorry about that. All right. Faisal, is there something you can do from your end? I don't know. Probably, just they don't have to see my face. Maybe we can just use the screen to cover up everything. Is that possible?
Okay. Yeah, it's very possible. I can do that. This is that
Ah, now
okay?
you know do one since. You guys should blame me more. Is at fault. Should have done this earlier.
Is this okay for them?
Yeah, it should be. It is. Is it? It is, right? Is it clear now? Please, I need some answers in the comment section, okay? Is it better? Good. So you guys should hold him responsible. Oh, you can see everything since. Oh wow. Omo, that's lovely. Oh. Ah, Zainab say it is not. Wow.
Zainab,
Wow.
is your
Okay.
phone or you need to change phone. You definitely need to
Yes.
change your phone.
I'll put it in landscape.
Yeah, put it in
Watch it
landscape.
for
You can turn your phone like this. If you turn your phone like this, it's actually going to be more clearer.
like how as if they are seeing you. Anyways,
They are not
um
even seeing.
all right, okay. Okay, guys, so if you have not been paying attention since, honestly speaking, I want you to pay absolute attention, right? Okay, yeah, you can change the quality to higher one. YouTube reduce the quality. I love that. You can do that. Okay, just change the quality. Click on under settings and you see display or something. I don't know. So increase it to 720 or more than. See, if you have been sleeping before, please, I want you to be awake because I personally don't joke with this time, but I'm here right now and I really want you to actually get the best out of what we will be doing as from we've been talking since, but some of you are sleeping. But right now I want you to wake up, okay? Because this is very important. Very, very important, okay? It's marketing strategy and there's a whole lot in it. Now, marketing is the process of getting potential clients or customers interested in your product or services. You already know this. I know. I know you know this already. And I know that most of you know that marketing is lead generation, lead nurturing, lead conversion, but most of you don't know that it's lead retention. Most of you don't know that it's also for lead retention. Lead generation, you generate lead. Lead nurturing, you nurture them, okay, for them to buy, which is the third one, which is lead conversion. And when they convert and they buy, what next? Is lead retention. And lead retention means that you see every client that comes into your funnel, you should have an amount you're supposed to make from each client. There's a system for the L something. I can't remember. Lifetime value. Is it LTV? I can't remember. Lifetime value. I can't remember. I think that's it. Lifetime. So like the amount that every client worth to you. If what the amount of a client worth to you after buying the resin art and craft course, right? Which is the commission you're getting, 18,000, right? If that is all what a client that eventually comes into your DM worth to you, LTV, if that's what the client is worth to you, then you are leaving a lot of money on the table. You are missing out big time. So for almost 100K leads, right? And then obviously not all the leads will actually come in, not all the leads will eventually save contact, not all the leads that will actually convert. But for each client that eventually converts, okay, I want to believe that they're actually worth more than 500,000 naira to me. Because once they buy, they have to keep buying. And they have to keep buying because I have other things I have in store. And other things I have in store means that probably, okay, if I sell, I'm just giving an example right now. If I sell resin art and craft program to them, right? The next thing I want to do after having them, I will have them because some of you, once you sell to them, that's it. Okay. The next thing is I want to have them in a group because you already have what? You already know how much they worth to you. So because you know how much they worth to you, you already did the work of how they will get to that place where you want them to actually give you that amount they worth. So if what they want to is 500K, for example, the first thing you want to do is this. Okay, when they come into my DM and they buy the resin arts and crafts, I've already gotten 18,000, right? Once I got 18,000, that's where most of you stop. For me, it used to be, oh, I'll create a group and I put them inside and I'll call it my mentorship group. Okay, I'll call it my mentorship group. If I call it my mentorship group, right? I will I will nurture them. And then in that my mentorship group, another way of how I'm now going to start making money from those that already paid the 10,000 naira is to tell them that I sell the resin arts and craft materials. Do you understand? I tell them I have two, which is the starter kit and the full kit. That is what I want to sell. Starter kit and full kit. Starter kit, it means that if they opt in for the starter kit, you understand, right? Then it means maybe the starter kit is 50,000 or something. I don't know, for example. And the full kit is maybe like 80,000, for example. Okay. So it means if they buy, okay, the LTV used to be okay, minimum of maybe like there's a minimum of 250,000, maximum of 500,000. You understand, for each person that comes into your demand, they follow through this plan. So the ones that go for the starter kit, it means okay, they're giving you an additional 50,000 naira to your 18,000. That's 68,000, right? Now, okay, all right, this person has bought the starter kit. So what next in order to actually get the person to the 250,000? Okay, maybe I now have let me see, maybe I have like a social media agency or something, okay, where there is a package where any student that have actually gotten the program, that have gotten the material, they've studied and they're already doing well a bit and they want to skill up, you understand? My agency will now take care of it and help them to build a website, help them to write a copy, help them to actually take care of their social media in total, right? And then we are going to charge them maybe 150,000 naira for the first month, for example, okay? And then recurring, which will be taking care of their social media, right? Till the end of the year for 50,000 naira. So it means that okay, the first if they now move from giving me 58,000, 50,000 plus 18,000, 68,000, I will now jump them into an offer of 150,000, right? You can see how this thing is really like it's like intertwined, right? Okay, they move from this level to this level, from this level now they're moving to this level. Is it making sense? They're moving to the level of payment 150,000. Now, 150,000 naira plus the 68,000 naira they paid me earlier is 200 and something, 218,000. Do you understand? 218,000. So let's say they paid me the first 150. Now, I said 250 to what? To 500, right? So you said that the minimum can be 250 or two. So let's say the minimum, which is at 250, is actually at 218,000, right? Right? So let's say it stops there. It means one client can either fetch me 218,000 or 500,000 and above. Now, the 500,000 and above is this, right? They already paid for the 150. Now, what else? Now they need to keep on paying me 50,000 naira per month to help them to take care of their social media and to have access to like a consultation, you understand, right? On how they, so for every month, 50,000 naira for the entire year. So if you calculate that for the 11 months that is left, that's 550,000. And the 550,000 naira, I'm calling imaginable money, right? So 216,000 is 716,000 naira. So it means one client can be a minimum of 216,000 to 716,000. Now, this is where the real business begins. Now, this is the bigger goal. When you are setting smart goal, this is the bigger goal. You've already set a goal, you are promoting. Now I'm trying to show you the bigger goal right now, because this is, you see where I showed you guys smart goal. That's why so many of you will just end. You just set smart goal, make that money, and you jackpot. But some of those that really, 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 really want to go big into this thing, you understand? They might want to go like, oh, I want to go bigger into this stuff, you understand? And then they set this LTV, and then they set a plan on how they need to get their clients to that particular place where they have to give them that amount of money, a minimum and a maximum. Now, what you now want to do at the end, maybe the bigger goal is now like, okay, I just need this year, I just need to take at least just 10 clients, you understand, right? Just 10 clients to actually hit that 700 and something. Just 10 clients. So imagine in a year, you did 1,000 sales. 1,000 sales. And all you just need is 10 people that will hit the LTV. That is not even, that's 1,000 sales. If you say 10% is 100, right? So 1% is 10, right? So if you make 1,000 sales, you just need 1%, just 1% of the 1,000 people that bought throughout that entire year to help you to hit that LTV. So it means that just 1% out of the 1,000 people that bought has the potential to make you 7.7,180,000. Are you seeing the bigger picture right now under the lead retention? Under the lead retention. That is, so many of you are missing out big time on this particular part. Lead retention. Are you able to retain them? What next? The LTV. Okay? It's very, very important, right? So whatever it is you're promoting or whatever it is you're doing, you should have a bigger picture. You should have an amount that you want a client to actually what? Not every client. Just okay. The goal is to hit $2,000. Maybe I need to sell to like 1,000 people. If I hit 1,000 people, I need like 10 people to just hit my LTV of 1 million, which is 10 million for that year. An example again for coaching. Let's say, for example, for a course and a coaching program. Let me give an example. For Faisal now, who is the course creator? Let's say his own is this. Okay, I want to sell 10,000. I want to actually make sure that in this year, which is 2024, 10,000 people actually purchase this resin art and crafts program, right? Okay, out of these 10,000 people that purchase, I want to make sure before the end of the year, I do personal mentorship, which is one-on-one mentorship for 100 of them, right? For 100 of them. And the 100 of them, each of them will pay me 350,000 naira. 100. 350,000 times 100 is 35 million. It's 35 million. Right? So it means that each person that buys has the potential of making him, that if he's not even including the aspect of him selling the material, the chemicals and all that to him, if it's just the course and also the mentorship, it means each client has the potential of making him minimum of 18,000 to 350,000. One client. Does that make sense now? Okay. So I just need this to actually sink in so you have an idea of what's every client. So it doesn't matter what business you're doing, LTV is very important. Good. We wasted much time on explaining that, but I think it's pretty much worth it, because every other thing I'll be telling you, you're under these types of marketing, you must have actually come across one way or the other. Which is types of marketing. We have the traditional marketing, which we all know. They refer to the brand promotion on offline, okay? The one that we are doing before the internet, which is the offline one, okay? Like newspaper, word of mouth, word of mouth marketing, you understand, right? And the likes. So those ones are the traditional marketing. Outbound marketing is the one you go to seminar, you sell your stuff, you understand? It's more like traditional marketing also, but we still do it till date. Inbound it's not just off traditional, okay? It's both traditional and also digital, okay? Outbound, it means you can go to them via their Facebook, via Facebook to promote your program, like the way we are actually running ads, okay, for Facebook, the way we are running sponsored ads on Instagram. That outbound, you're pushing what you have out to catch people, you understand, right? To catch people that will be interested to come into your DM and to buy. Inbound marketing is the one that they will come to your DM, you understand? It could be probably referral, it could be probably they see your posts, you understand, that you posted like long ago, and they come into your DM and buy, okay? Or they walk into your shop to come and buy. Inbound. Outbound, now you go catch customer, either digital or traditional method, anyone. Online, you do it, you go to their to their DM, okay? Or inbound, they come to your DM, or now you go now then come inside your shop, you understand, right? Outbound, inbound. Then opposite of traditional marketing, digital, any aspect of how you put your product out there in a digital format, okay? It's actually digital marketing. Then search engine optimization, which is SEO. Okay, I won't be doing much about it, but it's more of like the Google ads and all that. Okay, you just sometimes you just search something on Google and then you see sponsored ads. You understand, right? Or sometimes you search something on Google and then you will actually see. Okay, sorry, that is Google. The SEO is the one that you go and Google search for something and then you start seeing like people's articles that will be the first to actually come up and all that. You understand, right? That's like SEO. Or you search for something and then the first three people own that actually comes out. You understand? It's because they've actually been putting out so many content. You understand that are relevant, that deem fit whenever you actually search for something, it actually shows up, right? That's the SEO. I say search engine marketing or search engine optimized SEO, or whatever. It's all under like Google, anyways, right? Although trust me, it's quite expensive if you really want to do the aspect of the ads aspect, okay? But we're doing the normal aspect of it too. It's still quite expensive, except you actually learn it yourself. Consulting is actually expensive. I've not done it anyways. Then content marketing, but this search engine marketing right now, even what's it called is doing it. What do they call them? TikTok is doing it now. Okay, most social media now are doing it. I don't want to go deep into that anyways. But you can actually look into it. You can do it organically, right? Is you can use the hashtag and all that. And when you search for something, before you when you search for something, they don't refer you to TikTok. But lately, if you know what I'm saying, you search for something that is probably, and then you see like under Google, you see like TikTok, okay, a TikTok link directing you to someone's page, right? That's because the hashtag the person used and also the content the person used is resonating. So Google are actually, okay, well, we can actually make this what optimize. You understand that when someone search for it, it can actually come out. So yeah, there is a way of actually doing that, both paid and also organically, right? There's a cost for that also, but I don't want to actually go all deep into that. Okay, content marketing is the normal, way you do that video. You actually put out content marketing, and video marketing is almost the same thing, because content can come in form of different formats. It can come in video format, audio format, and text format, which is ebook. Okay, it can come in what do you call it, articles. Okay, right? So that's content marketing. You write something about a particular product. At the end of the day, you put a call to action, right? You watch a video where someone is actually like trying to be funny or trying to educate you about something. At the end of the day, there's a call to action. Okay, so that's another part of marketing, right? But if you realize what marketing itself is a process of getting potential clients or customer interested in your product or services. Okay, you get them interested, right? But getting them interested is not enough to put the money in your bag. So that's when we actually go to sales. Okay, that's where lead us to sales. So you need to be good in marketing to attract people, but you need to be better in sales to actually close those people you actually attract. Now, in marketing, I don't want to go deep into this because you might most likely will not be needing it. That might except maybe you want to do it. But let me you can just have an idea that marketing actually goes in this with this. You understand, right? If you're marketing, of course, you have to be marketing a product. It can be a feature. It can be under the product that you're actually marketing, right? The product has to have a feature. It has to have a quality. Please let me explain this very well, okay? I think it's necessary. You're marketing something. That particular thing you're marketing, if it's a product, right? You have to know the feature of that product. You have to know how quality the product is. If it's also a service, even if it's a course, which is the resin art and craft right now, you have to know the feature of the course, the quality of the course, the design, the brand name. Some of all these things, right? They might not be what's it called? They might not be all what's it called, present in what you want to promote, especially if it's a service. About one or two of these will be useful, right? If it's a physical, if it's a digital product, you understand, of course you want to know the features, you want to know the quality, how quality the digital product is, right? You want to know how it's been designed, you understand, right? And I mean the design, like do they give assignment, right? How is it easy for people to get access, all those kind of stuff like that, right? Then brand name, okay, it might not really be necessary, but of course you want to know, is the brand name of this particular service, is the brand like very, very, right? Is it trust, like, can they trust this particular service I want to promote enough? Especially you as an affiliate, I'm coming from the aspect of an affiliate anyways, okay? But as a course creator, you will be the one to be like, and you'll be the one to create all those things, right? But you as an affiliate, you'll be the one to verify all what the course creator actually created. I don't know if that makes sense to you, right? I don't know if that makes sense to you. As a what's it called? As an affiliate marketer, you don't have concerns in what? In this aspect of product and also price, right? You don't have for product and price in fixing it. What you should be doing is what is vetting it to check it out. Okay, is the product what I really wanted? You understand, right? Does the course creator, is he able to check this? Is he able to check the features? Is it nice? Is the quality very okay? Is the design okay? You understand, for easier access for me to promote. Now the price, okay, is the pricing making sense? Is the commission okay? You understand? Is the profit margin very okay if I'm actually going to run ads and all those stuff? You understand, right? What's the payment period like if I actually promote? You understand? Like how long would they pay me and all those stuff, right? Let me go back. Promotion, like okay, how do I actually promote the stuff? You understand, right? What are the methods available for me to promote it, right? Okay, there's this method, there's this method, you understand? Then place, which is the market. Okay, you already have, okay, this one might not really actually come much in handy, but right, for physical product it will be much more, that's for the place, like which is the logistic, the transport, distribution channel and market. But for us, which is the online, we more of promotion. Okay, right, which channel, how do you promote it, and all those stuff really matters. Now, ad creatives. Now we're just going to actually just do ad creatives, and then we'll stop for tonight. What? All right. Okay. 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 I just start ad creatives. 'Cause I don't want this to be too lengthy. Okay, ad creatives. I'll give time for question. Okay, please. For now, just quickly. Now, creating effective ad creative in marketing involves a series of steps to ensure that the content resonates with the target audience and achieve the desired goals. Now we are going into the major cool, you understand? So even if you're a newbie, this is actually going to be quite reasonable for you to understand because I broke it down step by step. Hmm. Okay. Sorry, give me a minute. Okay. Now, you see, here's a step-by-step guide. But it's very easy for you guys, don't worry. A step-by-step guide that you can use to create an ad creative. But before that, once again, let me explain what ad creative is. Ad creative is a series of steps to ensure that the content resonates with target audience and achieve the desired goals. Okay? You are creating something that resonates with the audience that you want to sell a particular product to. So it means the video you are creating, right, that you want to use for ad, the copy you are writing that you want to use for ad, you understand, right? You are creating it to resonate with the people you want, right, to capture, right, which is the target audience. You want it to resonate with them so that they can actually take action. So that's the reason why you see some ad are performing better than some other ads. That's because the ad creative of this ad make a whole lot of sense that the ad creative of the other ad. That's because the other person most likely must have actually used some of this guide, which I'll be telling you guys about. So please pay attention, especially affiliate marketers are already promoting. This is where you actually encounter some problem. It's under your ad creative. Your ad might be fatigued. Now, define your objective, which is the number one. When you are actually about to create your ad creative, number one, the first thing you want to define your objective. So in defining your objective, I give an example for each and every one of these. Don't worry. I make sure this is very simplified. I tell you what it is, and I give an example. So don't worry. You understand even if I'm to give you the ebook for you to go through. Define your objective. You clearly outline the goal of your ad campaign. So you like, are you aiming to increase brand awareness? Are you trying to drive sales? Are you trying to generate leads? Or you want to promote a specific product or service? Obviously, I want to believe most of us are under the last aspect. We want what? We want to promote a specific product or service. Okay? You want to what? Promote a specific product or service. So, of course, most likely, especially you actually have another business and then you're trying to actually do something different. Okay? So you actually have your objective defined. So it means any ad you're actually about ad creative you'll be creating, it will be targeted towards achieving your objective, which is what? Promoting a specific product or a service you know to actually make money. Remember, we already set our goal. The reason why I made sure this thing came like step by step is because the first thing, of course, you need to know is what is to have a mindset, the right mindset. When you have the right mindset, you fix it, you write a goal. When you have a goal, then what next? You know, because the marketing, I take the marketing first because the marketing is what's going to help you more in your ad creative, right? So you have a goal. So right now, your ad creative is what is going to help you to actually achieve your goal. You define your objective when you're actually creating your ad. You know you want to actually create what? You want to actually what promote a particular product. Next is understand your target audience. You identify and understand your target audience in your goal setting, right? Right, in setting your smart goal, right? This ad creative guide, step by step guide will help you a whole lot, right? In order actually to understand how you can set it effectively. Because understanding your target audience, you have to know who your target audience are, right? You want to know who your target audience are. What are their demographics? Where do they stay? Especially this resin art and craft, okay? You want to know, okay, what people on target? I want to tell people in Lagos, in this, in that. For me, I tell people in Ghana. I tell people in South Africa. I tell people in Tanzania. You know, different countries, demographics, interests. What are the interests? What are the interests? Right? I tell people that actually have interest in what's it called? Interior decoration, right? Are there people that actually have interest in furnitures? Because we actually talk about table, chair, and this thing. Are there people that actually have interest, um, what's it called? People that have interest with arts, yeah, okay. Like that's so usually when you're writing ads, so you want to actually know the demographics, the interest, you understand, based on the product you're promoting, it will help you a whole lot. The behavior and pain points, okay. Most of these people are actually broke, or somebody wants to create a new source of extra source of income. So obviously, what you want to do is this, you want to hire this set of people, right? You want to hire people probably that are working already, you understand, government work, and then they need an extra source of income, right? So some of these people, these are a pain point, like they don't have much time for themselves, so they want to learn something that help them to actually create more time. So you know the kind of people you want to actually target after knowing their interest and then their demographics. Tailor your ad creative to appeal to this specific audience. Okay. Next is research your competitors. This is very, very important when you're actually creating ad creative, right? You already know who your target audience are. You've defined your objective. Now, the reason why the third one, which is research your competitor, come in place is because before you go ahead to now start creating, you want to know those your competitors are doing better, people that are doing better than you. You understand? What are they doing that they're using to make that they're making a difference? You understand? What is that? You want to study it first, right? You want to study it. When you study it and you understand it, then you want to actually go to the next step, which is establish key messages, which is you want to define your core message that you want to convey, right? You want to keep it concise, focus on the unique proposition of your product or service, right? For your own, for example, my own USP can be I want this I'm actually what's it called? Making I'm using my unique selling proposition to be that get into this program and become. I don't want to use something that is too obvious. So a lot of people will say it's their unique selling proposition, which is buy the business and craft and then what's it called? Be financially free. No. Okay. Let's say your own unique selling proposition where you want to come from is this: get the resin art and crafts program, right? And be rest assured to have more time, right? For family, for your loved ones, okay, and make more money, right? While spending more time with your family members, something like that. I don't know, but it can actually be like what you're actually using as. So maybe that's where you're coming from. You're not just telling them that they're going to make money. You're making them realize that, oh, you can make money while spending more time with your loved ones. You understand? So it means people you will be targeting majorly under your target audience will majorly be people that are married. You understand? People that are married and they are very busy due to their work and they're not earning much. So obviously, you see, maybe your target audience will now start be civil servants. Do you understand? Civil servants that are married. Do you get? You understand, right? So your USP, your unique selling point will determine who your target audience are. Sometimes I just smile and look at some of you when you just copy someone's what's it called without having an idea why that person is doing that thing. You fail woefully, and the person will keep on doing great, right? The person will keep on doing great. You understand, right? You don't know why the person actually copied. So maybe you just look at your competitor, you see that the person that targeting this set of people, but you don't know why the person targeting, you understand, because his unique selling point is different. You understand, right? Okay. So your own unique selling point, like I said, might want to be different. You understand? I don't want to talk much on affiliate marketing because it's actually resin and crap, but regardless, your unique selling point should also be different. You understand, right? It can be simple, like it can be different, but it should be unique. So that if your unique selling point is different, your target audience will also be different, right? And it will be very easy for you to be able to actually like what create a customer avatar for a target audience. Now, number five, choose the right ad format, right? Describe on the type of ad format that aligns with your objective. This could include statistics, image, video, carousel, slideshows, or interactive content. Obviously, for our own purpose, majorly is video. Majorly is video. I can tell you for free, right? Promoting the business, of course, you want to show them the beautiful things that they'll be able to create. Okay, and you can use carousel too. You know, carousel now where they will be sliding like this, so they'll be seeing beautiful, beautiful resin art and crafts work. You understand, right? Slide and see, wow, nice. But majorly, it's people that are in e-commerce that use it the most. You understand, right? I'm just saying, but I've not tried carousel before. I've always used video, and it's working well for me. You understand? So yeah, if you've actually like done this four or these five things, the next thing will be what? Six, craft compelling copy. You already have the video, you already know that you are going to use video. Okay. The next thing is you need a copy, of course, you understand, right? Copy for the video and also copy for what's it called? That will actually like go in line with the video you want to watch. Because of course you cannot just post video. There will always be a copy. So craft compelling copy, write persuasive and concise copy. So highlight the benefits, their pain points, and include a clear call to action. Ensure that the language resonates with your target audience. You see this call to action. I don't even need to talk about it. Obviously, you know that you know your objective initially, that you want to promote a program. So of course, there should be a call to action, right? There's an example for all those things. Number seven, select high quality visuals. Okay, so it means if you're using carousel, if you're using video, it should be very eye catching and it should be very quality. And they will see it's not the one that will be in 40p, 480 pixel. It should be at least 720 pixel, 1080 pixel. You understand, right? Should be or even 4K pixel, like fucking clear, like man. And it's also what attention grabbing, like the seats, and then they're very very captivated because um people's what was is it patient level or whatever they call it, you understand, it's very very limited, it's very very small, like just people now they just spend like 4 seconds into your content. 4 seconds is even too much. The first 1 2 seconds into looking what you have, if it doesn't interest them, they move, right? So yeah, the next one, which is the design for brand. Exactly, don't worry, I'm actually about to design for brand consistency, right? Ensure that your ad creative maintains consistency with your overall brand image. Or the fact is, I mean, this doesn't really matter that much, but of course it does. I mean, if on your video you are actually using red and black background, if you are coming to your landing page, you should actually have a touch of that also. You understand, right? They shouldn't see something different and like maybe this person is actually different from the person I actually saw on the ad. You understand, right? So you should maintain it all through, even for your design, okay, that is going to be on your DP or you're using to promote, you should actually have that consistency of color and the design all through. Number nine, optimize for different platforms. So tailor your ad creative for the specific platform where they will be displayed. So consider the size, the format, and the guideline for each platform. Right? Also doesn't really matter much, but it also helps you. Okay. If you are running Facebook ad, it really, really matters a lot. Okay. If you are running Instagram ad, it really matters a lot. Okay. Mobile optimization. Right? If you're like I said, also if you're running ads, this is actually very important. You see from this design for brand 9 and 10, it's if you are really really mobile optimization, you want to make sure that the prevalence of mobile users apply your ad creative so that if they're actually going through it, I want to believe that whoever will be running your ads for you, if you're not the one, would actually know that they're actually supposed to do a mobile optimization for your adverts. Okay. Let me just quickly give an example also of what we just discussed real quick, and then we call it the night. Oh my fucking goodness. A/B testing, sorry, not done. A/B testing. Oh shit, these are like the most important aspect, and I almost missed it out. Okay, under your ad creatives, very important. Okay, A/B testing means when you get to this part, I want to believe that you most likely have actually done a whole lot about creating your ad creative. A/B testing means that you conduct A and B testing to evaluate the different variation of your ad creative, test different headlines, visuals. So basically, when you are pushing out ads, especially if you are the one that is running your ads, okay, if it's someone that is running it for you, I believe the person should know this, but it's very important you also know this. They should do A/B testing, okay? They want to actually try out different things and see which one works the best. And whenever you are running ad, I do advise you actually use two ad creatives. Very, very advisable, okay? Right? Two ad creatives. Use a different headline for this one, a different call to action for this one, right? If a different what's it called also visual sometimes, okay, it can be two different videos. Try it out and see which one actually like works out the best, which one actually convert the most, right? That's more of like A and B testing. So you don't just use one. If you use one, you'll be limited, you wouldn't know. You just keep testing and then you know. But if you use two, you would know which one actually works best when you're actually using two different creatives. Include a strong call to action, of course. The strong call to action for the resident art and craft most likely is going to be learn more. Okay. Legal compliance, not so important, but it's also important. Ensure that your ad creative comply with legal requirements and guidelines. This includes avoiding false claims, adhering to copyright laws. But I see this false claim is very, very important. Okay. You don't want to actually like promise what you know you cannot give. Okay, especially in your landing page or even in the video. Okay. Imagine you are telling them that come to this training and then you are going to be learning everything you need to know about resident art and craft for free, right? That's false claim because obviously if they come to your DM, they'll buy it to even reduce your conversion drastically. So you want to just tell them, I'm inviting you to this what's it called? To a webinar that will explain everything that you need to know about the Resident Art and Craft program. About the Resident Art and
I think Adam has automatically been kicked out by YouTube for spending for spending so much time. Uh, or maybe his laptop has gone off. I don't know. I don't know what the issue is. But then it's we've spent 1 hour 43 minutes, so we didn't start with him on time. So definitely we are going to continue tomorrow by the grace of God. Same venue, which is YouTube Live, and same time, which is 8:30. It's very important we start early. It's very important we are all here on time so that we can be able to finish on time. As you can see, he's giving so much value. A lot of affiliates are lacking this very thing he's talking about. A lot of you are lacking this very thing he's talking about, and that is why you are not scaling in the business, and that is why up to now you have not made that much money you would want to make. Okay, I guess he's back. Let me see.
I'm so sorry, my network kicked me out. Oh, yeah. Um, but I want to assure that I know I've actually exceeded my time, so supposed to actually do like 1 hour today. Honestly speaking, we've done like 1 hour plus. So I'm just going to round up things tomorrow. I have given examples for everything we discussed tonight. I'm just going to share the ebook in the so Faisal is going to communicate it in the groups. Okay, so you can have access. And tomorrow I'll make sure I actually come. Like today we didn't know that. I thought I was just going to use my phone and I can share. Tomorrow we know that yeah, I could just use my system. So it's going to be pretty much brief and very much concise in giving you all it takes for us to actually make a whole lot of money. Tomorrow is where we actually have the major source, okay? Where I'll be talking much about a whole lot of stuff. And tomorrow, don't worry, there's no time. This you won't be telling me that there's 2 minutes more. I will actually make sure I do justice. And you can also come with a question. But for tonight, I think we'll be running it up here. So I don't know if Faisal actually, if there will be a room for question or we should just leave everything tomorrow. I don't know what.
No, we'll leave everything tomorrow for question and answer because we don't have much time.
Okay, good. Okay, good, good. Because I just checked and this like 10:14. Wow. Okay. Okay. Faisal, how comes now?
Now you
How
know.
comes
Now
before the
you
shine?
no.
That's the shine guy.
Now ring lights. You know they see am for my glass. Now ring lights.
I ring lights.
You say you for
Voila.
own your own ring light now.
I'll go on tomorrow, Jerry.
So,
All right.
ladies and gentlemen, we are going to call it a night, and we shall continue tomorrow by 8:30 YouTube live. I am still going to drop the link to the YouTube so that we can all join. As you can see, he's giving so much value that if not for me, he's definitely not going to give you this value. For Adam, how much do you charge for your mentorship?
Well, at the moment, I've even closed my mentorship right now. But one-on-one mentorship right now is 500K for a month.
So it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That money you are calling, you can build house in my village. So you
It's
see,
one-on-one
if
now.
if not for the sake of this, he wouldn't have been here to give you this knowledge he's giving you for free. But funny enough, we the Ariwa digital marketers don't value things like this. As you can see, the number of views we are having. Earlier it was 40 something, now it has dropped down to 26. If this should be done by those Western affiliate marketers or the Southern affiliate marketers, you would have imagined how much views we'll be having by now. Adam Maruf is one of the top affiliate marketers we're having in Ariwa. Take it or leave it. No one has broken his record of a weekly payment so far in Ariwa in affiliate marketing. And he's here dishing out value for free, despite the fact that I posted the flyer in the morning, I posted it in the evening, in the afternoon, and I also sent the link in the evening so that people can join. But it's okay. Those that are here, please make sure that you utilize and implement everything he has been talking about. I'm going to send the document he said he's going to forward to me. I'm going to send it to the Resin Arts and Crafts. Okay, so with this, let's call it a night. Thank you very much. We shall see tomorrow. Thank you. Namaste, namaste.